I believe that we're all meant to be happy, that we're here on this earth to experience joy and happiness, and that life is happening around us and things happen that don't cause us happiness, and we have to deal with that, but we can deal with that quickly. And so I've tried to teach you guys tools to get back to that state of happiness. And I guess where you always amaze me and surprise me is I feel like, as a mother, I'm supposed to teach you, but you've done it so quickly and you do it so well that often you're teaching me like, oh, she got through that so quickly and now she's ready to go. So it's like you have this way to get right back on track, and you can self-regulate. Because would you agree? You love to be happy? It's our natural state.
Yeah, I don't like to sit in my sadness. Like when I go to my room and I'm processing with myself, it's not like I'm enjoying being all frustrated. And I just am like, I think I'm also,
you're willing to let things go.
Yeah, I don't like to think things are a big deal or like, I do overthink, but I just like to blow things off. Like I'm like, okay, whatever. Like it's fine. I'm just gonna move on. Like yes, it's gonna be fine. Like it's not a big deal.
Yes, and I think that that's a beautiful thing that does promote so much happiness because you're living in the present. Is what I would call that. You have this real ability to just let's let that go. I can't change it. You can adjust your expectations.
I took a test, and I was telling my mom I can't be too frustrated because I didn't study as hard as I should have, and I didn't get the score that I wanted. But I was like, well, I didn't study as hard as I could have, so I can't really be that frustrated with myself. And I was frustrated because I'm 0.05% away from the grade I want. Just 0.05%. So close. But I can't do anything about it. So last night, I'm on my way home. This is my last final that I had to take at BYU until my mission. Yeah. And instead of being all frustrated that I'm 0.05% away from this grade that I want, I came home calling my mom and I'm like, I'm done. It's over. I don't have to work. I just wanted to celebrate. And I just
is there anything you can do?
Yeah.
And you thought, well, I can send an email and ask and
I can ask them to raise it. But other than that, there's
you do what you can do. And then after that,
so I'm not going to sit well on this 0.05% because what can I do?
It will destroy
my happiness. And I'd rather celebrate the fact that I took it.
Yes,
it's over. You're done. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah. I just don't want to dwell on that.
I love that skill and that ability to do that. And you've been so good at that. In fact, one of my favorite stories now where you were able to adjust your expectations and kind of just let things go and make your switch flipping magic happen was as you were preparing for your 16th birthday. You remember this?
Yes.
So Sophie comes to me. This is like she's getting ready for her 16th birthday and she's thinking about what she wants planned. And in our family, birthdays are a big deal. Like we take them seriously. I've taught my kids. I take mine seriously, taught them too. And I've taught everybody that you have to make your expectations known. To get what you want, you've got to make it known.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it doesn't happen. And so then we got to, negotiate and reset some expectations. So this time we had to really negotiate because Sophie comes to me and she's like, probably because you've seen it on TikTok or wherever, she's like, I want a brand new car because I'm turning 16. And can you have a big red bow on this car? And what else did you ask for? And a surprise party, and all these things. It was like as if you were a star having on a reality show, and you were expecting this huge 16th birthday. Now, I don't know where she got this idea because I haven't given anybody a new car. No one gets their own car in our family. They get a family car that they can, it's like in the pool of cars that they can use. And it's not even necessarily their own, they share. So I had to gently say, well, you're not getting a new car. You're actually going to drive this hand-me-down car that your brother drove, your sister drove, your other brother drove, and now you're going to get to drive it. You should have never decided to use that. And, she thought about it, and I think you had to go to your room because I kind of let you know that this was not all happening, that we're going to have to get realistic about what's going to happen on your 16th birthday and rethink this. And then I remember you did go to your room because you came out and you said to me, well, can you at least clean the car? Can you detail it and have it clean? And will you still put a bow around it? I did. Remember? I thought that was so funny because I was like, that was good negotiation because I was like, yeah, I'm happy to clean the car. And sure, I'll put a bow around it. So this is what went down. It was great. Before she knew exactly what was happening because we had already had this conversation weeks in advance. And so the weekend of her birthday, it was like the week, I think your birthday was on a Monday or something. So I had the weekend to prepare.
Yeah.
And I had the car cleaned really well. And I actually had a huge red bow from some, I didn't even go buy it myself. I had it from some event that we had participated in. I don't know where it came from. Anyway, I had this really big red bow. So I put the big red bow on the car. It was beautiful. It was clean. And I hid it in the garage. And I kept telling her all weekend, don't go in the garage. As if she doesn't know what's going on because she knew. But she kept like, ooh, what's in the garage? like it's some big surprise.
Yeah.
And then on her birthday that morning, I pulled it out and had the bow and said, Sophie, come see what you have for your birthday. And what did you do?
Oh, I was jumping for joy. I was like screaming and all over the place, bouncing up the walls. I was so excited for a car that I had seen for the past 5 years. But I was so excited.
Yes, it's this ability to manufacture joy and happiness. And it's not fake. I witnessed it. It was real. It was genuine joy and excitement for this car that could now be yours. And actually, you didn't have to share that.
Yeah, that was mine for like all of high school.